And we're live. And there's Damien. Oh, and we gotta be careful because somebody is on the loose. Oh no! Got a glimpse of her. Be careful. Hey! Come here. Come here, girl. Come here. Artemis. Artemis, come here. Ben? Alright, we're gonna teach them. We're gonna show them how well you've been doing. Artemis, Ben? No? Ven acá. You wanna leave? Alright, Artemis. Down. Down. Good girl. Artemis, sit. Good girl. Let's try down one more time. Artemis, down. Down. Atta girl. So, congratulations. I want to tell you, she finally got her rabies. She got her vaccines up to date. And we also got her dog tag. There it is. Artemis. Move to the side. Move to the side. No. There it is. So, we are very proud of her. She's actually doing really good in training. She also knows how to stay, but because, well, my room is so small, well, you know, it's not that we can go anywhere. But I'm going to let her on now because she wants to go outside. So, oh, afuera. Afuera. Good girl. She's actually very obedient. So yeah, quick update. So here we go. One of the females. She is a corn scale. She is one of my favorites right now. She is big and fat. I got this. I saw this and I thought it was beautiful. It was marked as baby girl at Petco. So I decided, why not? She looks beautiful. I'm going to take her. But turns out she acts more like a he, and apparently this is a boy. And in fact it is because he is already making bubbles up in the corner. I got here some microworms for the beta fry. Let's see if we can focus in on them. Right there. All those little wiggly dots. See if I can get a better image of it. There. I'm sorry, I don't have fancy cameras yet. I have just my cell phone and I love it. Let's see. There we go, better. So you can see all the worms crawling all over. So the way I feed the babies is actually, I'll scoop them up with this, a paintbrush, small paintbrush. And you just run it around the edge, take it, and then when babies are ready, you just dip it into water. So I actually had several babies on the way, but we recently had a big temperature change in where I live in Puerto Rico, at least up in the mountains where I live, and unfortunately all my beta fry died. I woke up overnight. It turned out to be a very, very cold night, and when I woke up, everything, like all the beta fry were all dead. Now, I'm trying to get another tank, another filter for my 20 gal. This one right here because it's dead. The motor's not working. Everything else is just fine. It's just the motor. It's dead. It actually works by magnet. And so I had to improvise a bit. It's not really a filter, but I have a small air pump runs along the back and just opens up there to give some oxygen into the water. But if you look here carefully, we do have some beta fry from the previous crown tail beta fry right there. That's one of them. There are several babies, like there should be another one right there. I almost dropped my phone there, right there. Little babies. I'm also letting the shrimp grow on this tank, so you can see them all around. Not sure if you're able to see that one. There's one right there. They're all cherry shrimp. Actually down there, right there. Right there. Right down there. Let me see if I can zoom into that. Oh, you could see them swimming around as well. So, yeah. Actually, there's one of the beta fish. One of the babies. They like to swim in the moss. The shrimp love eating that type of moss. They just love it. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So yeah, and also over here we have Damien, who is still trying to speak, but I'm not sure if I should just speak English or Spanish or both, but he's having a bit of trouble on that. Right, Damien? You want to attack the camera again? You want to hit the camera again? He does not like my cell phone. Every time I put my cell phone cover on top of his cage, he'll look at it and he will go for it as soon as I'm not looking. So let's pretend to look away. I'll show you. I'm in here. I'm gonna have soon another beta. It's gonna be a crown tail black orchard. That is my koi female. Let's see if I can get a good shot at her. That's my female koi. Super Delta. And in there we have a lot of microworms also. There. Oh, that's a really good shot right there. Money shot. Yeah. Now, in here, I'm not sure what he's chasing. I'm pretty sure I saw something move in there. And it wasn't him. Not sure what it was. But he's chasing it. Okay, so now, update on this tank. So, we got one of the first fry I ever had. This is the blue one. The other one's a crown tail. They're all female. That's also one of the original ones in there. In here is only females. No females. Like, they do fight, but they won't kill each other. And now, this little guy is still alive. I honestly thought when I got him that he would not survive for very long, but he is a survivor. I have some filter parts there that I was cleaning out the filters. I'm gonna install new filters on almost every filter system that I got. Right there. That is our new resident Black Orchard Half Moon. And she is gorgeous. Let me see if I can get a good shot at her right there. And so yeah, we also have a dragon scale. Not sure where they are. Let's see, she likes to hang out around there. I actually changed the settings on this little pond. I'll sometimes make it run like a river. Sometimes I'll make it a slow current. All depends on how I'm seeing everybody. By the way, I also have a crab in here somewhere. I saw him 2 days ago, but I didn't see him again. He usually hangs out in there, or inside that shipwreck. So, if you have any questions and anybody comes into the chat soon, they can ask anything, ask away. That is the other crown tail female I have. She is beautiful, but the one I want you all to see is not there today. Well, she is there, but she's a bit shy today. She's camera shy. See if I can spot her around. If you see her in this video, she's actually a bit copper colored. If you see her, just timestamp her so we can take a look at her later on. And so yeah, so these are some of the setups I have. Oh, I have a new right there. That is a Super Delta. And I love that. That belongs to my wife. And I love him. I love that. It's blue and white. I also have the ghost shrimp in there. I have the guppies, the wild guppies. They're enders. Most of them are enders. So yeah, let's see back in here. See if we can by any chance spot her. Which that is a negative. Nope. Alright, so I'm going to be talking a bit about myself. I've been loving betta fish for a really long time, since I was in college. Well, not college, high school actually. Actually before high school. Junior high. Dang, that's a long time ago. So yeah, I've been into betta fish since I was in junior high. I was in 7th grade. I got, I think, my first betta fish. It was actually a veil tail. And at that time, I didn't know what the heck they were, but I just loved the fact that it could like survive by like taking gulps of air. And after that, I had that betta fish throughout all of high school. Ah, there she is. Did you see that? There she was. She was just there. She was just there. For those of you who saw her, you can go back. And that was around 12 minutes into the video. So, yeah, I got that betta fish. He lasted for a really long time. I had him in one of those round fish bowls that look like in the movies, but the one that is like, it's not perfectly circular. It looks more like a little mirror. And so I had him in there with artificial plants, and he lived for like a couple of years with me, and then he died of natural cause. Like, in the end, he was just like not moving, and he was just, well, old. I loved it, and that was my first betta fish. Then I got another one, and that one was, if I'm not mistaken, it was a crown tail. Now, I loved it because he was wine colored. And so I named him Wine in Spanish, which is vino. And so you have to understand, I'm a Mormon. And my mom was like, you named him Wine? And I'm like, yeah, Mom, as in the color wine. And she's like, oh, okay. I still don't like that name. And I was like, it's okay, Mom, it's my fish. But she wasn't very happy about that. But I loved it. He actually died because somebody knocked over his fishbowl, and I was not told. I was in school, and when I got home, unfortunately, he had passed away. Because they tried to put him back in the water, but it wasn't good water, so they killed it. After that, I didn't have betta fish for a long time, but I would always go to like pet shops and stuff like that, like aquariums and local fish stores, and just like look at them. Always dreamt of having them. So I went to China for 2 years. I lived over there serving a mission for the church, and I was not able to have any fish there. But when I got back, I wasn't also able to have fish until I got my very own apartment. After I got my own apartment, that's when everything started. I started getting some betta fish. I had a half moon male, half moon female, and it was all going great until, well, Maria happened. Yay! Actually, look right there. It's one of the cherry shrimps in this tank. There's a lot of them in here, but it's very hard to see because, well, they are always in either inside a rock or in the plants. Isn't it cute? You see that little cherry shrimp? So, then after that, Maria happened and my house got wrecked. Maybe I'll do a video of that. But my house got wrecked and I had to move. So I started living with my parents again. It was hard times. I was only there for like a couple of months while I got my own place. And then I got the apartment up in the top of the mountain, which is where you saw me start videos first. And now I'm living actually in a house, not an apartment anymore. I got my own place. I got my own house, my wife. And so we both love Beta Fish. She actually, I love it because she supports me all the time. Like, she'll be supportive of it and she'll always give me like best ideas. For example, that cinder block, she got it for me. And she told me like, it's a great idea so that the fish can hide and whatnot. And I thought it was a great idea. And so I decided to just add that in. Then I put the ant farm, which I will be talking about that in a few minutes, ant farm on it, and then I took it off. Why? Okay, the ant farm. That ant farm had fire ants. Oh, I know, it's great. I love fire ants. But unfortunately, the queens that I got, all of them, they were none of them were fertile. Like, I think one of them laid eggs, but the conditions were not right for them, and they did not hatch. So she died. Then I just had like a whole bunch of queens, unfertile queens that were just there. And then I decided to just let them go. So to see like if anything happened, but yeah, now that tank, the empty tank is just waiting for it to be recycled and reused. I'm gonna not destroy it, but I'm gonna use it for something else. I want to give a shout out to Kevin, the champion of betas in Puerto Rico. He is one of my suppliers. If you ever find him, buy fishes from him. He sells great, awesome stuff. For example, the dragon scale copper. That one was him. Look at that beauty. Then I also got, it's not here, it's in another room. I also got their half moon, that is gorgeous. It was a bid, an auction, and my wife is actually the one that won that auction. I'm not upset about that at all. I also got that Black Orchid from Kevin, right there. Yes, she likes cameras. She likes the camera. Yes, she does. And so, yeah, so if you're ever in Puerto Rico, or if you're in the Puerto Rico area and you see Kevin, just go and buy fishes from him. You can also find him on Facebook. I'm still waiting for George, for El Pet Shop del Patio, to get back up in business after Maria, so that we can start going back and getting more supplies. But at this moment, he is currently unavailable. So, as soon as he's up and running, I will be visiting his pet shop again, and I will be getting more supplies. I want to get some of the guppies that he have in that tank. I'm not going to show you now because I'm planning on doing a video of it. I have a black fancy guppy, and those are going to be beautiful guppies, because I'm also getting a fancy black guppy female, but I'm still waiting for her to get here. So that's going to be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. Keep it fresh.